Good morning, grade 5s, and welcome to English First Additional Language. We are now in week 8. I am your teacher, Mrs. de Klerk, and today we are going to look at language. Just a reminder, guys, please switch off your cameras or the host is going to remove you from the classroom. So for those of you who forgot, I understand that, but quickly see if your camera is on. If it is on, switch it off, okay? Remember to keep our chats related to the topic of today. Let's quickly recap on yesterday's lesson. Yesterday, you listened to directions given on a map and you answered questions about the map. We played 2 different games. You had to follow the directions and indicate where on the map you were. And in our other game, you had to figure out who the treasure chest belonged to. Now, I saw that a lot of you are really good at direction and you can follow a map, but one thing I realized, so we'll work on it some more tomorrow, is if I give you instructions and someone is facing, or you're facing someone, then you don't know always which side is left or right for him. You know your left side and your right side, but you have to, as soon as you see the other person facing you, then you forget that his left and right is the opposite of yours. So we are going to practice a little bit about that again tomorrow. Okay. Today, as I said, we're doing language. So we will look at statements and questions, and also we will be looking at conjunctions. So I hope you guys have your notebooks or paper with you and a pencil and your typing fingers, because I'm going to ask you to type answers in the chat box today, and I want to see and review what you guys know, okay? Right, let's quickly look at what is a conjunction. Have you done it before, conjunctions? Just say yes or no. Yes, 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 ma'am. Okay, good. So this will be good revision for you then, okay? Conjunctions are connecting words that join sentences or words or phrases together. So all of those 3 things it can do. It will either join 2 sentences or 2 words or a sentence and a phrase together. An example, some examples of conjunctions that you guys should know really well is and, or, but, because, yet, and so. Oops, I've written an example for you. I was hot and tired, but still finished the race. Okay, quickly type in your chat box, how many conjunctions do you see in that sentence? And what are they? Let's see what you guys are saying. The conjunction in this sentence I just read to you, remember I said conjunctions are connecting words. They join sentences, words, or phrases together. So what if I had to put this in 2 sentences? I would say, I was hot and tired. I still finished the race. So what is the word that connects the 2? And then what is the word that connects 2 words? So there are 2 conjunctions in the sentence. In the first sentence, or the first part of the sentence, I was hot and tired. There's a conjunction that adds 2 words together. And then in the second part is, but still finished the race. So where are the 2 conjunctions in there? Let's see what you guys say. Guys, the conjunctions here is and. Because remember that hot and tired, it is putting two words together. Instead of saying I was hot, I was tired, I will say I was hot and tired. So and is the conjunction here. And for this one, the next one is but. Remember, these could have been two sentences. I was hot and tired, I still finished the race. So I want to make it into one sentence, so I will use but. So these are the conjunctions, okay? I was hot and tired, but still finished the race. Do you guys understand? Quickly type yes or no, or do I need to spend more time here? Understand? Good, praise. You understand, and the rest of you? Yes, Zara, good. Okay, I'm going to test to see if you guys really understand or if you are just saying yes. Neo, understandable? Okay. Now, in the previous slide, I just told you it can join words together. Like on the previous one, we said hot and tired. Now, here's another example for you. I'd like 5 peanut cheese and tomato sandwiches, please. Okay, so where is the conjunction there? Where does it add two words together? Which word adds them together? And. Very good. Okay, there you go. And, because it's cheese and tomato. So, and is the conjunction. You got it. Right, let's move on to the next part. Conjunctions can also join phrases together, or a sentence and a phrase like this. Do you want to go down the hill or up the mountain? Instead of saying, do you want to go down the hill, up the mountain is a phrase, and do you want to go down the hill is a question. So which one word, the conjunction, joins the two of them together? You guys are right. The answer is or. Do you want to go down the hill or up the mountain? Do you see that it joined a sentence and a phrase together there? Okay, now the third part, let's look at this. Conjunctions also join parts of sentences together, like as shown here. I ran, but it started raining before I got home. Here we can see it could have been two sentences. The first one, I ran, that's a sentence. And the second one, it started raining before I got home. So a conjunction can also join two complete sentences together. So which word there in this sentence, I ran, but it started raining before I got home? Which one is the conjunction that joins the two sentences together? All right, you only need to write once, okay? Otherwise you are flooding the chat box and I can't read anyone else's comments. You are right though. The answer is but. I ran, but it started raining before I got home. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Conjunctions are like glue and they hold sentences together. That is the purpose of a conjunction, to make your sentences more interesting, to color it. Okay, and like I said, it's like glue and it holds them together. Let's quickly read this paragraph. Paul and I wanted to go swimming, although it was raining. So we went to the indoor swimming pool. We kept swimming while it was pouring because we'd get cold if we got out of the water. Now, all the orange words are the conjunctions that we used. And, although, so, while, because, and if. Now, all of them either join words together or phrases and sentences or two sentences. You can see there, this is a full paragraph, but we only used two sentences. So I'm going to show you why I'm saying conjunctions are like glue. There goes all the conjunctions. And then what will happen to a paragraph? It will fall because there's no glue holding it together. Lilette, do you want to ask a question? You can type in your chat box. Okay, I will look at the chat box again later. Oops. Here you guys are going to write for me. This exercise was taken out of the Rainbow Book, Grade 5 English. You use but to combine two different pieces of information. Example, it's nice but short. We're also going to use so that. Let's see how you use so that. You use so that to say that the second piece of information is the result of the first piece. Okay, so something is going to happen so that something else doesn't have to happen or can happen. Okay, example, I do my homework so that I can do well at school. So why do I do my homework? Then we'll add so that I can do well at school. Then the third one we will use for this exercise is because. Now we use because to tell the reason of something. Example, we are staying at home because the weather is cold. Okay, now you guys are going to join these sentences together, and I'll do the first one with you using the conjunction that they gave you. Okay, the first sentence, I want to go to a film. I haven't done my homework. So this is quite easy. I want you guys to type out the full sentence. Remember, when we type out or write sentences, remember that we start with a capital letter and we finish with a period or an exclamation mark or whatever you need to use. But I want you in full sentences. Okay. So let's quickly do the first one. You guys write it for me. I want to go to a film. I haven't done my homework. Let's see who can write the fastest here. Write the whole sentence for me. You have to start with, I want to go to a film. And then you have to add but. I'm going to show you what it should look like, okay? I want to go to a film, but I haven't done my homework. So that means you can't. You can't go to watch a film because your homework is not done. Okay, let's look at the second one quickly. Praise, good. You wrote the sentence, well done. And you started with a capital letter and you ended with a period. Okay, the rest of you guys are looking good. Remember your periods. I want you to use punctuation when you write. Make sure it is correct, okay? Let's look at the second one quickly. I wash my hands. There are many germs. And you have to use because to add these two sentences together. Can you quickly type in your text box so I can see? Okay, you can type the new word or the new sentence. Good. I see all of you are correct on your first sentence. Well done. Good, praise, you are right. I want the rest of you quickly also to type. Good, Zara. Just check on, I think you made a little bit of a finger fault there on your last word. But that's okay because you're typing. But yes, and just check your spelling on because, okay? Right, you guys. Just check your spelling when you write, but you get the idea of where to use because. You can check if you are right. There's my sentence. I wash my hands because there are many germs, right? Why do I wash my hands? Because there are many germs. The next one, we are going to practice using so that. Right, so put these two sentences together using the conjunction so that. I go to gym, I will get fit. Why are you going to gym? I want you to quickly type in your chat box what the answer is. I go to gym, I will get fit, and use so that. Praise, you are right. Well done. Yes, Praise, you can ask a question in the chat box. It's looking good, guys. Just check your spelling on gym. Dora, you saw that. Good. I know sometimes when we type, we make a lot of finger faults, and that's understandable, but I have to still correct you guys because we are doing English language, okay? Right. Let's quickly see. I go to gym so that I will get fit. Good job. Let's move on to the next sentence. Germany is in Europe. Egypt is in Africa. You have to use the conjunction but. Can you type out that sentence for me? Germany is in Europe. Egypt is in South Africa, using the conjunction but. Faith, you cannot see my screen. Guys, can you see my screen? The rest of you? Ethan, correct? All right, the rest of you, you say you can see the screen. Then maybe there's just a button you need to press on your side. Okay, you can see, great. Okay, good job, guys. The sentence, all of you that wrote it down, you are correct. Germany is in Europe, but Egypt is in Africa. And you checked that you wrote the names in capital letters. Excellent work. That is very impressive. Well done. Okay, let's move on to the last sentence on this slide. I sometimes make chicken with ginger. I love spicy food. You guys have to use because. I sometimes make chicken with ginger. I love spicy food. Can you please use the conjunction to join those two sentences for me? Let me see. Good, there it's coming now. Yes. Good, guys. Let's look here. I sometimes make chicken with ginger because I love spicy food. Good job. Now we are going to practice some more of them, and we are going to change the following sentences into one by using the correct conjunction. Now, I've given you some that you can use, so you have to choose one of them and make a sentence. Okay, let's quickly look at the conjunctions. But, where, whenever, since, provided, after, although, because, before, and that. Let's look at number one. Susan is a good singer. Becky is better. What conjunction would you use to add those two sentences together? Susan is a good singer. You can type in your chat box quickly. Susan is a good singer. Becky is better. Yes, you guys are right. Oh, thank you for typing out the whole sentence, Praise. That's good exercise for you. There you go. Susan is a good singer, but Becky is better. Right, let's look at sentence number 2. Jane won the award. Her work was outstanding. What conjunction would you use there? Jane won the award. Her work was outstanding. Good, Zara? The rest of you, what do you say? Good praise. Good, Amanda. Okay, there I have the first one's answer again. Okay, let's see. Jane won the award because her work was outstanding. Just like yours at the moment. Well done, guys. Right, let's do number 3 quickly. The books are still at school. Tabu forgot them. What conjunction would you use there? Why are the books still at school? The books are still at school. Tabu forgot them. Which one would you use? I hope you guys are typing for me because I'm waiting for an answer. Just think about it this way. Why did Tabu forget them? How would you answer that question? Yes, you can use more than one conjunction here. Good, Ethan. Okay, look at what I said because then the sentence will make sense, okay? The books are still at school because Tabu forgot them. Why are the books still at school? Because Tabu forgot them there. Okay, you could have also used since. You could have, I see one of you, I think it was Faith or Praise, I'm not sure who it was, but you said since. That is also correct. Okay, so your sentence needs to make sense when you write it. Let's look at some more of these. The same conjunctions we can use. For number 4, we ate our food, we washed our hands. How will you join those two sentences together? Think carefully now, because it's not and, that I can tell you. The answer is not and. It's not we ate our food and we washed our hands. Think about it in a logical manner. We ate our food, we washed our hands. Which one would you use? Look at the conjunctions I gave you. Will you say, we ate our food, but we washed our hands? We ate our food where we washed our hands? We ate our food whenever? What would you guys say? We ate our food before we washed our hands? We ate our food. Good, Ethan. Good, Faith. Good, Praise. Very, very good. You guys are right. We ate our food after we washed our hands. Zara, if you say before, then you're going to say we ate our food before we washed. Well, you could say that because depending on what you eat, maybe you would want to wash your hands after you eat. You could say that too. I would mark it as right. Okay. Right. Number 5. Good, Amanda. Number 5. Becky finished the race. She was tired. What conjunction would you use to add those two sentences? Becky finished the race. She was tired. Very good, Ethan. What would the rest of you say? Good, Praise. Okay, some of you used different conjunctions and you could. The one that I used, finished the race, although she was tired, which means she was tired, but she still finished the race. Okay, let's look at the last one on this slide. I brushed my teeth. I went to school. Again, think logically, not I brushed my teeth and. I don't want and in that sentence. When did you brush your teeth and when did you go to school? Good. Ethan, Faith, Amanda, Zara, you are all correct. Good job. Zara, you only need to write the answer once, okay? Praise, yes. Let's see. I brushed my teeth before I went to school. Now, lady, yes, you could say that. I brushed my teeth, then I went to school. Okay. But remember, I didn't use then. You should have chosen one of these words. Okay. So choose the way out of the words I gave you. Right. Next exercise. This one, you have to add a conjunction yourself. You have to tell me which conjunction would you add. Becky likes swimming, John likes playing tennis. What would you guys add there? So now I haven't given you a list of conjunctions, so you have to think of one yourself. But, Faith is but, Becky likes swimming, but John likes playing tennis. You could absolutely say that. That's perfectly right. There's another conjunction you can also use, depending on the conversation you are having. What do you guys think? You can just write the word for me. You don't need to write the whole sentence. And, yes, praise, you can definitely use and as well. Zara, you also say and. So but or and would be correct. Okay, let's quickly see the one that I wrote. Becky likes swimming and John likes playing tennis. That's why I said it depends on what your conversation is, okay? Because you could have said Becky likes swimming, but John likes playing tennis, or you can use and. Our next sentence. He almost dropped his books. He was running with it. He almost dropped his books. He was running with it. What conjunction would you use there to add these two sentences, to combine them? You can just write the conjunction for me in your text box, okay? Because, some of you are saying because, yes. Another one saying because. Yes, you are all right. This was an easy one for you. He almost dropped his books because he was running with it. Good job. Another one. I tried to hit the nail. I hit my thumb instead. Ouch. I tried to hit the nail. I hit my thumb instead. What is the conjunction that you would have used? Okay. I need some more answers. I can see only 4 of you. Good. Yes, it seems most of you got this one. The answer is but. I tried to hit the nail, but I hit my thumb instead. Okay. Here you have some sentences and you have to add your own suitable conjunction to the following sentences. Let's see if you guys can do it better than the very first slide we did, because you're already better at this. You guys are fast learners. So let's look at number 1. Vusi is a great swimmer. Tabu is better. Remember, in this sentence, there could be more than one. Okay. Number 2, I'm going to ask you to write just now. Let's first read all the sentences. Number 2, Susan was rewarded. She is so hardworking. Number 3, Jackie nor Logan wanted to play tennis. Number 4, it is sunny tomorrow. We can go swimming. Right, so you have an idea of all the words you want to write. Let's start with number 1. Vusi is a great swimmer. Tabu is better. You guys can go and write down for me, what do you think? Number 1, okay? I see but, although, but, and all of you are right. You could use but, you can also use although. Good. Number 2, Susan was rewarded. She is so hardworking. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, you type faster than I count. My goodness. Faith, banana, Naledi. Praise, you at number 4 already. I want number 2. You guys are correct. Susan was rewarded because she is so hardworking. Remember always, after you've put in a conjunction, read your sentence again and see if it makes sense to you. Okay, let's look at number 3. Jackie nor Logan wanted to play tennis. If you use this word nor in a sentence, what will its friend that you start with? Good, Amanda. Remember, if you use nor, then you will not use both for Jackie and Logan. If you used and, you would say Jackie and Logan. But if you use nor, Jackie nor Logan wanted to play tennis. Some of you got it right. Well done. The answer there is neither. Neither Jackie nor Logan wanted to play tennis. Neither. Not one of them. Neither one. So neither and nor go together. Neither someone nor someone. Neo, no problem? Okay, let's do the last one. That is a very fast one. It is sunny tomorrow. We can go swimming. So I'm going to count from 3 backwards and see how fast you can type this answer. 3, 2, 1, go. Zara, you say you don't completely understand number 4. You don't know. Think about this. Something, it is sunny tomorrow, we can go swimming. Something, it is not sunny tomorrow, we can't go swimming. What is that word? It's a 2-letter word. There we go, Nia. You've got it. You can only type once, it's fine. That's fine. Okay. You guys, the answer to this one is if. If it is sunny tomorrow, we can go swimming. Okay, well done, Nia. You got that one. I think you guys forgot about if. That can also be a conjunction. Have you got it? Do you understand? That was my question in there. You can start a sentence with a conjunction. Right, now we've finished with conjunctions. We are quickly going to look at statements and questions. A statement is a sentence that tells us something. It starts with a capital letter and it ends with a period. A question is a sentence that asks something. It starts with a capital letter and ends in a question mark. Now, you guys, out of all of my experience in teaching, a lot of students lose marks just because they forget to add the question mark. Don't be silly. Remember your question marks, okay? It can give you a whole extra point on your exam or test you are writing. So when we write, don't forget your question marks. Remember that. Okay. This exercise was also taken from the Rainbow English book, grade 5. We are going to write questions for these statements. So all of these sentences are statements. Let's quickly read them. Becky is going to school on Monday. Becky is going, oh, it's the same sentence. It's just different questions. The next one, Becky has to go to the clinic for an injection. Vusi bought stamps at the post office. Vusi came to visit Becky. Right, you can see all of them are statements. All of them start with capital letters and all of them end in periods. Now we are going to change the statement into a question. Remember when you type to also type your question mark. Okay, Becky is going to school on Monday. You have to ask your question starting with where. Remember, we are going to start every question with the word in bracket, the question word, okay? So you will start there. So quickly type into your chat box how you would state that question. Remember your question mark. You will remember the answer. If you ask the question, you must find the answer in the sentence. The answer to the sentence is going to be, she is going to school, Becky is going to school. Okay. Good. Most of you got it right. Well done. Where is Becky going on Monday? And the answer to that question would be in your statement here. Okay. So if you want to test if your question is correct, then you test, where is Becky going on Monday? Can I find the answer? She's going to school on Monday. Yes, I can. So there I just tested that I have the right question. Okay, next statement. Becky is going to school on Monday. This time you have to ask when. Yes, that's right, Amanda, good. Your answer to that question is going to be on Monday. So how will you phrase the question? Start with when. When is Becky going to school? Remember, Praise, when you write the question out, you should answer. So if you say, when is Becky going to school on Monday? Already given the answer, the on Monday, because the on Monday is the answer. So you will ask, when is Becky going to school? The answer to your question will be on Monday. Okay. Right, let's look at the next one. Becky has to go to the clinic for an injection, and you are going to use the word why. So remember here, you cannot ask why is she going for an injection, because we don't have the answer. The answer to the question you are going to write has to be in here. Okay, so when you write your answer, be able to answer your question, you must be able to answer your question from the statement. Good, Zara. Good, Ethan. Good, Praise. Good, Amanda. Oh, I didn't see what wrote just for you. Good, guys. Remember to start your sentence with a capital letter and end in a question mark. Why does Becky have to go to the clinic? Right, our next one. Vusi bought stamps at the post office. Now this one, the verb will change. Okay. Right. I see someone already wrote the answer. That is right. Next one. Yes. Good job. What did Vusi buy at the post office? Remember, bought will change buy because we already used past tense when we asked did. Okay. What did Vusi buy at the post office? Very good. Our last one. Vusi came to visit Becky, and you have to start your question with who. Good, Ethan. Remember your question mark. Good, Amanda. Good, Zara. Remember your question mark. Banana, you too. Okay, very good. Who came to visit Becky? Vusi came to visit Becky. Good, guys. Job. Good job, guys. Oh, look how I'm speaking. Okay, it's because I'm trying to read what all of you are saying here while I'm speaking. This brings us to the end of our lesson. So this is your English homework. Only 4 questions on statements and questions, and then 4 exercises on conjunctions. Let's quickly read what it says there. Statements and questions. A statement is a sentence that tells something, starts with a capital letter and is a period, like you guys already. A question is a sentence that asks something. It starts with a capital letter and it ends with a question mark. You are going to read the sentences and then write them correctly on the line. Remember, this is what I'll be looking for, to begin each sentence with a capital letter and end a statement with a period and end a question with a question mark. Now you'll see in some of, I think in 2 maybe, of these 4 sentences are statements and 2 are questions. So that's why also it's important for me to see that you add your punctuation. Okay. The sentences, what are you having for lunch today? And the first word should tell you if it's a statement or a question. Number 2, Susan ordered a cheese pizza for today. Number 3, what would you like for breakfast today? Number 4, the netball game starts in 5 minutes. Okay, the next part, conjunctions. Combine the sentences by using the following conjunctions. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So there are 4 sentences, but there are more than 4 conjunctions. So you have to choose the correct ones. Spanana, I said I'm going to read a story, but that won't be for today in language. I was thinking maybe of a story on Friday after we do poetry. Okay. Conjunctions, let's look at them quickly. We are going to the shop now. You don't have to go later. Number 2, I thought Johnny had won the race. He really came in 2nd place. Number 3, we are going on vacation. We are going to visit my grandma. Number 4, the oven is either broken, the oven needs to be turned on. Remember with that one, you don't need to use the oven twice. When you combine the sentences, you will use it. Okay, guys, that's us to the end of our lesson. You can share your homework with me on this email. I will check it for you. And then I look forward to reading you a story very much. I'm very excited that you guys are excited about it. But for tomorrow, we are going to do a comprehension about a map and see if we understand directions. Okay, guys, have a lovely day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Janneke, kan ek maar end? Janneke?
Yes, sorry man, baie dankie, ek kan end.